Please do not buy these Eufy permanent outdoor Christmas lights without watching this video. If you're like me, I was thinking about getting this for so long because of all the cool videos on it. I fell for it, I want to test it out, and I want to see if it's actually worth it. In this video, we're going to break down what separates this permanent outdoor light from all the other ones. The first thing I will say is the presentation on this is really nice. The box gives you very clear directions, and all of the lights are packaged individually. And the first thing that stands out to me is the power supply. This thing is super thick, and it's actually really heavy, and a lot of these power supplies for these lights aren't waterproof, they're water resistant, but this one is IP67 rated, which means this thing is completely safe for all kinds of weather, especially during the winter. I also really like how they designed the connections for the lights. So check this out, it plugs right in just like that, but then it screws on, so it's a 100% waterproof, and I can actually feel confident. Look at that, super strong and thick. I also really like how the light itself is designed. There's a little screw hole if you want to screw it in, but there is adhesive backing. That way, if you don't want to screw into your house, you can just like tape it on there, and this stuff is pretty strong because it's 3M. I really like the designs of the actual LED. So there is an adhesive backing on the back. That way you can just stick it to the roof without screwing in, but there is also an option for a screw right here. There's also 3 separate LEDs to get that true tone color. And right where the lights end, you can actually just plug in another one right here to keep going around the house. But that's what I really like about these Eufy lights, is that you could just keep extending it. Like, this is the 100-foot box. I need a little bit more, so I just got the 50-foot extension right there, and all I gotta do is just plug it in. Also comes with all of these extensions right here, so that way if the plug's like in your house, you can have an extension cord going all the way out right to the roof without having any lights on it. Same thing with the lights. If you want to like end at one roof and go to the other roof, you can put an extension cord right there. And I am going to make a video once I install this in the house in a few days, but for right now, you can see just how well that light actually reflects off the paint of your house. So are the Eufy lights a little more expensive than your traditional ones? It is, but I like to look at it as an investment. These are permanent lights, so once they're on the house, it's gonna be on there for a couple years. That way I don't have to keep buying new lights every single year. So in the end, you're actually gonna save money on these. This happened to me last year, but every time it's around December, these lights do tend to go up in price because of obvious reasons. So if you are looking to get these, I would definitely grab it right now while it's on TikTok for a pretty good price. I'm gonna leave the link for it right here.